Hi everybody. My name is Claire Hadar and I am the CEO and co-founder of both Pattern and Wonder. We are absolutely passionate about humans and work and that intersection. And as you guys can believe, the pandemic has really just accelerated things that we imagined would only take, would take approximately 10 to 15 years to really materialize in the world of work. We have, over the past 5 years that the company has been alive and around, we've worked with everything from the world's largest organizations to some of the most progressive startups to really take a look at completely transforming how they work in order to create work experiences and employee experiences that really ultimately not only impact the bottom line, but actually make society better. And because of that, we're really, really excited to be talking to you as government buyers today, because we know that what we're doing in the public sector has huge translation ability into the government sector. And we know that the work that we're doing can really impact at the government level. Before I get into how that impact looks and everything like that, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about our product Pattern and what exactly it does. One of our customers, I'm going to use him as an example because he gives a perfect description of what we do. He comes from Detroit and originally was in vehicle manufacturing in the very early days of his career. And he's always said to me, Claire, one of the things that I find most frustrating about work today is that I can't visually see my work the way I used to be able to see my work on the manufacturing floor. He was like, I could walk onto the floor and I could see point A, point B, point C, and I could see point C was broken and I knew what I needed to do to fix it. And he said, in today's world of work, particularly because it's mostly remote and particularly because our systems are so scattered, so we're working in anything from 15 to 20 different systems a day, it's really hard to actually visualize and understand where and how work is happening inside an organization. And so his description of us is that we're a digital production line. He says, you've given me my production line back. And he says, with Pattern, I can now understand how work flows through our organization. I understand what people are clustered around that work and how they are functioning in that specific area. And we then provide our companies and our clients with management dashboards that say to them, this is where workflows are optimal. This is where you really should be replicating these type of workflows. These are blockages. This is how you can address them. And then at an actual user level, so if you think of the individual employees using us, typical descriptions that we get from them is, you're a Fitbit for my career. You're an Apple Watch for my career. So again, like you have with a Fitbit, where somebody is looking and can monitor their activities and their steps, we're showing people, what do their meeting profiles look like? What do their task profiles look like? How are they managing time in their work? And we do this through an AI-enabled system where we're essentially extracting the data out of all of these systems where people work. We're collating that data and we're actually showing people those unseen, invisible patterns of how they're functioning as a company. Now, how does this translate into the public sector? And more specifically into the government sector? We have done very deep and extensive work in both the healthcare and the medical fields. We've worked deeply in legal as well as in education. And if you look at the specific work that we've done in these areas, it's very much related to the back office. So, for example, with a COVID rollout, we've been able to show somebody within a hospital environment what that ideal process should look like, where it's currently blocked, how to unblock it. In a court system, for example, we've been enabled entire court systems and teams to be able to function remotely and to step away from being held to one specific court building, because we've virtualized everything and shown them that workflow in a digital capacity. And so we've helped up to date more than 4,000 companies. We're currently tracking more than 11,000 workers inside our tool. And individually, if you look at the number of individuals that we've impacted, that's been more than 230,000 people to date and counting. And so my challenge to you as government buyers is really to think about, particularly if you look at it through the lens of Biden's infrastructure plan, we're literally, as a nation, currently changing how we work in a very critical way, and we need to modernize that. And so this is your opportunity to really step up and equip local and state government to really be able to make those changes in the best possible way. Thank you for your time today.